all these cats coming from? After morning coffee and cigarette, most of the people decide to have breakfast. And one of the common items for breakfast is food. To specify even further, we'll be having eggs. What was first, chicken or egg? Let me know in the comments. Ta-da-da-da! Before we thermally process or cook them, for the less eloquent, we have to determine if our eggs are fresh enough for consummation. You don't want your chicken embryos that you determine to cook to be morning dew fresh, but they have to be edible. About a week in a fridge before you consume them will be perfect. Note, this requirement will be explained later. The eggs are tested for their usability by flotation test. Simply take an egg, put it in the bowl of water. Take the next egg, put it in the bowl of water, and so on and so on. The ones that keep floating are not good. They float because the gas created by rotting within the egg makes them lighter than water. As you can see, some of them are floating. We're gonna throw these away. So in the spirit of science, we're gonna keep the good ones and discard the bad ones. That was a good one. Thermal processing of the chicken embryos can be summoned in 5 easy steps. Liquid, medium, heating, inserting the eggs, processing time, ejecting the boiled eggs, and finally, consummation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I told you. I will explain in detail each one of these steps separately. First, like we said, we have to boil the water. For that, we have to create a heat source under the pot with water. Now, once we created it, it is wise to add a little bit salt into the water. That will create higher density and cooking of the eggs much quicker. After a certain amount of time, you will be wondering if your boiling medium is ready for egg insertion. There are 2 methods for testing this. I would like to tell you that one of them is not recommended by many experts, but I have tested it numerous times and it is always positively true. That method consists of inserting either your full hand or just one finger into the boiling medium. The person who is testing the boiling medium with his finger will create a highly pitched girly sound and start screaming simultaneously, like now. The other method for testing the temperature of the boiling medium is more conservative, and it consists of visually watching if there is any bubbles creating within the medium. Once the boiling medium is positively confirmed to be hot enough, we will move to the next step, insertion of the eggs. There are actually 2 methods of inserting the eggs. Let me demonstrate. One of them is simply putting the eggs into the boiling water. The second one, more practical one, is to deposit the egg into the boiling water with the aid of a spoon. I practice the second one. Depending on your omnivore preference, the eggs can be boiled and served in 2 ways, soft-boiled and hard-boiled. The soft-boiled eggs are cooked under 3 minutes, and the hard-boiled eggs are cooked indefinitely to your preference. We have boiled our chicken embryos to the hard-boiled egg state. Now it's time to eject them from the hot boiling water medium. And no matter what your wife says, removing ellipsoidal spherical objects out of hot medium is not as simple as it seems. May I suggest to take the whole bowl with the products inside, place it under the tap, turn the cold water tap on, and remove the boiling water by replacing it with cold. I do this every day. Once the hot water is removed, fill the rest of the bowl with the cold water and hot eggs. Leave them on a side to cool down. It will be much quicker than just leaving them in the dry air. To avoid dampening your hands while removing the eggs from the water, use the spoon again. The spoon has many versatile applications. Once you boiled your eggs, it is time to consume them. For the purpose of demonstration, I have boiled two kinds of eggs, soft eggs and hard eggs. Only one of these eggs is soft-boiled eggs, and we will not go through much of those explanations. But let me just show you how the soft-boiled egg looks like. As you can see, it's all gooey. On the other hand, the hard-boiled eggs are much more fun and much more tasty. They are consumed in a traditional way by gently tapping the eggshell and removing it. When I mentioned that 1 week old seasoned eggs from the fridge are better for boiling, that has a reason. Older eggs, seasoned eggs, peel off a lot easier, as you can see in my demonstration. This is the hard-boiled peeled egg. Look, observe and memorize its shape, color and consistency. One of the traditional ways to consume the hard-boiled egg is mixing a little bit of salt and pepper. You dip the egg into this mixture and bite into it. That was tasty. There is a funny anecdote regarding hard-boiled eggs. Let me know who did this, but on a ship, down in the comments. I forgot something.